Got it. Got it. Got it. Oh, that's not good. Hang on. All kind of technical difficulties today. Oh, let's do this. Oh, there it goes. It was really delayed. Okay. So everybody hear me? The audio's good. Everybody thumbs up. Everybody have fun. Everybody do all that stuff. Okay. So K-Pro has the breaking news. So take it away, K-Pro.
Why do you do that? You know, it just irritates the people and gets some people just rageful. Let's not do that. We don't have breaking news. We have, like we've been doing for what, 5 years now, Mike. We are just bringing the information that we have.
Exactly. 5 years now. Okay, go ahead, K-Pro.
Okay. So we have a few things to talk about. There's been lots of discussion, and we're bringing in everywhere throughout the lands of, there's been some YouTubes, there's some stuff on Twitter, a couple of the Facebook groups that are not Cowlazars, even though we love Cowlazars Facebook. We're going to talk to just a little bit of everything everywhere. And of course, Mike is going to discuss, there's some stuff on Xavier Mark. I have, and I'm hoping she is really good in chat tonight. I have a statement from Cynthia Meacham in relation to recent events. And so I will be reading that. I need to keep this close.
That's the breaking news. No, that's what I
No, we have.
I don't know what you're going to say. So I guess I don't know if it's breaking.
Well, I don't consider anything at all breaking news anymore. It's just what is out and about what isn't out yet, but then will be discussed. But I think we have some good information. I don't care about breaking news. I'm so over it. So don't perpetuate the drama, Mike. That's all you are, is a drama llama. We don't need any more of that.
Save the drama for Obama's mama. Okay. Anybody got their Obama phone? Remember that? Okay. Anyway, K-Pro, what are we talking about today?
Okay.
Fenn's treasure chest.
Yeah, so let's start with the treasure chest. I might have a couple of pages of notes of things that we're going to be discussing. So let's
It says breaking news at the top. What?
Let's start with let's bring up Justin's real Justin, his Twitter, or if you have the bottom of the treasure chest pictures.
Did you send them to me?
They're on Twitter and I'm not.
Well, then why would I have them if you haven't sent? Hang on.
Twitter, and you should.
Yeah, she just springs it on me, everybody, and then expects me to be ready.
Okay, as he's bringing that up as slowly as the day is long, let's as he's doing that, let's discuss a few of the things that are out and about, and one of them is Xavier Marks. Foley has put a link in the chat. Michael discussed this at the end, but we want you to like, share, subscribe, and put a comment and maybe a question. Why the hell has this gone on 2.5 years? How is this community missing something? If you do that, they will be giving a hint if they get 50 comments. Now, we just don't want a comment of, hey, cool, or hi. You need to actually ask a question. Ask a question they may not answer, but it'll be a question that gets out there.
What is it you want me to find again?
Justin's
Twitter. The bottom?
Yeah.
All right. That's on Facebook, right? I can't get into Twitter, actually, for some reason. Anyway, yeah, I'm looking.
It's on Discord. It's on Twitter. It's on Facebook. It's everywhere.
Mm-hmm. So it's not. Oh, it's in the thumbnail. All right. Thumbnail. Keep going. Talk. I'm looking.
Okay. So as that is, we find it, 64 years from now. I want to give thanks to Packer Jack. I went on a couple antique forums. We were looking for this emblem that said made in France. Where did it come from? Packer Jack last night, this morning, I don't know, recently in the last day or two. So it wasn't breaking news enough to go live about because we have a show here every Monday night. I think he has found that emblem. So if you look at that emblem.
Yeah, so this is the bottom of the treasure chest that was found and auctioned off. And right there's a mark. And when you zoom in on that mark, it says this, right? Or is it up here? No, it's in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. It says here, made in France, bronze. And there's this symbol right here we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So now I sent you a link from Packer Jack.
Right.
If you could bring that link up. I actually haven't read it in detail. What?
The ones of the symbols?
Yes.
Okay.
So it seems that it is from the late, okay, so go down to the one that it looks like.
There's that one. It's a P. It looks like a P to me. And then right there is P for the Pittsburgh Pirates, right?
No, it's a backwards E with a P on it. So if you see the backwards E in the
okay. I think it's Pittsburgh Pirates, but go ahead.
So
it held the baseballs, obviously, for the never mind. Go ahead.
So that says Paris, 1810 to 1879, marked for Paris.
Proof house.
Go down a little bit more. I wonder if that's the one. So it was like a gun. Yeah, look at that one.
That doesn't look like it.
Okay.
I don't think. Well, wait, let's look. So there's no circle, but I don't think there has to be a circle. See, this one, you can't tell if it's an E or not because of this. I can't tell how that really looks. Let's see. I think it's this one.
Okay.
But let's keep going down. Is that the same as that? Oh, no, I guess not. So this is marks from 1897 to 1923. Marks up to 1897. French proof marks.
Oh, there's more.
And I don't know. To me, it looks like this one. But Cracker Jack can weigh in the chat, I guess.
Well, and so here's the piece. If you take the emblem and then add in the made in France, the made in France was required by some act. So basically, the one thing that we can conclude is it looks like it's from, I'm going to give it a little bit more of a parameter. Can you close that so we can see each other? So I'm going to give it a little, and sorry, I missed chat, guys, it's flying by. So it looks like, and I'm going to give it a little bit more, maybe late 1800s to early 1900s. Now, some are debating exactly which year and where it is and all that. And when someone sends that to me, I will make sure to get it all out to you. But the one thing we can conclude, Packer Jack was saying, he thinks based on the couple pieces and parts, it's from 1935 to 1952. Some people are saying, no, it's a little bit earlier because of something else they found. I didn't have time to research it all. But the one thing we can conclude is it's not the 12th century, right?
Yeah, true. Now, what somebody did point out, and actually they're correct by looking at this, is that those proof marks are for firearms. They're actually, the website says that they're for rifles, but it's the same mark. So does that mean it's the same maker? I don't know.
Talked about going to all those gun shows and picking up.
That's true. Yeah. So did they make a box out of bronze, the same company that made the rifles and sold it along with the, maybe you kept the ammunition in there or something, who knows? I think what we've decided, what we have proved today is that Forrest Fenn definitely lied through his ass about the chest. I mean, he was PT Barnum a little bit. He sold it. We all believed it.
He just bought it for $25,000, forgot to look at the bottom, research it. And we're going to say lied. We're going to say maybe there's this clue in it, and that's the reason it doesn't match. We're not going to say there was intent. We're just going to say,
oops. And we'll never know. So, we'll never know.
Okay. So Mike, you just boom went there. Okay. So this gets more interesting because we now have, there was a request of some pictures of the inside of the chest. That has not been something that Justin has provided yet. He is working on it. And so I know Galaxy's like, yeah, okay, how long do we need to wait for work? And I'm not putting words in Galaxy's mouth. Like, a lot of people are really anxious. And that is the one thing that has not been provided. And it's kind of interesting because we now have some confirmation. And I'm going to drop a little bit more tonight. Sorry.
Breaking news. I'm ready. From the button. I'm ready.
That's what I do. So we already discussed last week the Discord stuff. I have some new stuff that Justin said that there may be something under. I asked him about the second poem. Was it under the lid in the wood? And he said his response was, there was no second poem in the inventory that Jack provided when I purchased it. And it's like, right, but that's not what we asked. And he said, yeah, but I haven't had time to look to look under the lid. He wants to make sure it's not damaged, etc. So there's a little lady we know as Cynthia Meacham. I called her and said, oh my gosh, what's going on? And she goes, yeah, Justin and I had this discussion June 20th to be exact. And I said, of this year.
Okay, go ahead.
2 months ago. And I said, I would like to tell the people. And she said Justin indicated to her that there was something behind the lid. And her response is, "Are you beeping with me?" And he said, "What if I'm not?" He did not say it was a poem, but he says he seemed to indicate there is something behind the lid. At this point, he does not seem to have in priority, or there's a reason that he's had it 10 months, and he has not found time or interest in opening it. But in the wood, doesn't that make sense, Mike? In the wood?
Well, if you are, I've done it tired, and I know the answers already know. I've done it tired, now I'm weak. If you are brave and in the wood, I give you title to the gold. I hate to say it, but it could be a play on words. The title of that poem could be title to the gold. And if you are brave and you go in the wood of that chest, you may find another poem. It's a long shot, but hey, sounds like Justin has some splaining to do.
Well, it sounds like
Someday, but he is talking. He's doing AMAs on Discord. He doesn't have to, so thank you for that. But hopefully he'll
talking to
explain it.
Cynthia, and he told Cynthia directly, not minced words somewhere. This was directly, and I will be talking about why Cynthia is not here to talk about it directly. I'll talk about that in a minute.
But how would you know? I mean, obviously he sees what it is. In other words, there's something under the lid. Well, he knows what it is. I think he just didn't want to say. He said there's something under the lid, but I can't tell you what. So hopefully at some point he can tell all of us what he meant.
He did say he will share it when he is able to get to it or access it or break into it or destroy it and get to. No, he didn't use those words. He will be sharing it eventually. And it sounds like, Miriam, it sounds like Jack did not see it, because if you think about this, Jack never took the treasure chest. He had it supposedly from when he was in Wyoming straight down. He looked at the stuff. It doesn't seem like he understood what was behind in the wood, because it was not in the inventory list. The one item Forrest said no one knows about, here's the one item.
And Dale said that Forrest said, "I'll know by the poem in the chest." So, but actually, it's been a long time, because I actually had to go to the poem to look at the last stanza. So we know that if you've been wise and found the blaze was clue 9. If you don't believe it, you're wrong. Look quickly down your quest to see Terry's camp with Marvel Gaze, take the chest and go peace. You have the chest, the poem's done. But there's 2 more stanzas, and everybody says, well, why is there more if those are the 9 clues already, if the 9th clue is the blaze? So why is it that I must go and leave my trove for all to seek? The answers I already know. I've done it tired, now I'm weak. So hear me all and listen good. Your effort will be worth the cold. If you are brave and in the wood, I give you title to the gold. So it could be the answers I already know. It could, if there's another poem, that may give the answers so that we know. Forrest already knows, but there could be a second poem that gives us some answers. Now, your effort will be worth the cold. Is that bronze cold to the touch? Because what would that mean in relation to the lid? I'm not sure how that fits.
Touch of the bronze, or you've already done it.
Is it cold?
Brought it in, yeah. And this may be silly, but
you were brave and in the wood. Yeah, it's a long shot.
Some opinions, and I don't know. Justin's talking about it, and that's what we're doing right now. It's just discussing things.
Forrest Fenn, the pirate. If he hid something in there, that's pretty awesome. And he really is a pirate then. And you guys know from the videos that K-Pro put together, he said somebody in my family was a pirate back in the day. Yeah. So there you go.
It's fun to think about.
X marks the spot under the lid.
I don't know why Justin would just make this up out of nowhere. So I don't know. There's no one refuting it. It's something he's putting out there. It's something that's corroborated elsewhere. I don't know. So I thought to myself, would I have checked behind the wood? Oh my gosh, would I have? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. We're not saying breaking news huge. We don't need anyone in a rage. We just want to kind of say, kind of cool. I don't know, kind of cool to think about. We don't know if there's any 100% on this.
We don't. Only Justin can know, and when the time is right, maybe he'll tell us whether it's true or not. The other thing is, if it's hidden under the lid, how? You don't have to get a knife and pry it. Is there like a catch mechanism that'll pop off if you hit a secret button? Like, I'd like to understand how that works.
So did you see in the one picture where the lid is up, there is like a soldering blob.
Okay.
At the bottom, could that be what put it into place?
Yeah, it could be. I mean,
and that maybe is what Justin needs more than 9 months to invest.
But if it's true and Jack didn't realize it when he sold it, where's the sad horn for Jack? Sorry, Jack. That'd be something though if it is secret. The secret button, Doug says.
So when we do talk about something epic to come, wouldn't it be amazing if the last 2 stanzas actually was something else? And I don't know
Yeah.
who it's for. It would all be conjecture. I have no idea. I just think it's an interesting topic that's coming up. Maybe Shiloh knows the story and Justin has the treasure chest. I don't know. This is super interesting to me. Blobgate. Yes, we have now named it Blobgate.
Blobgate, everybody. Hashtag secret button. Hashtag raise the lid. Hashtag Justin. Pick up the phone, Mr. President. But before we go any further, quiet, demure K-Pro has something to say. So if you don't know, this is the video of me and K-Pro. We did a little challenge over at the Venetian. A little challenge, me versus her, a little contest. Xavier Marks Treasure Hunts is the YouTube channel. Go there, watch it. So I want to know who you think won, because we know it was rigged. So we know who they say won, but I want to know what you guys think who won. But here's the deal. If you go down and you like it and you subscribe and you comment, they need 100. We're going to get a clue to this treasure hunt, because there is a treasure hunt in New York worth $10,000. So if everybody out there could do us a favor, go to this video, like it. There it is. Wife versus husband, the epic scavenger hunt. So go check that out when you have a chance. Julio put it in the chat. I'll put it in the chat one more time and see who won, me or K-Pro. And then go comment and like so we can get a clue. Thank you very much.
Okay, and when Mike does the screen like that, I can't see the chat, and then it's all gone by, and I'll have to go. You'll have to repeat, put at K-Pro if it's something you want me to respond to. I'll try to get to it, because this is only the first topic tonight, my friends.
Raise the lid. Okay.
We have a few things to discuss. Here is one that I found fascinating. I'm not going to bring up too much that's already over on Discord that's been discussed, etc. But this one hasn't been discussed anywhere, so I want to discuss it, not just, oh, this is what was said. I want to actually discuss, just like the stuff on, I want to discuss something that was on the Facebook on Galore. I want to discuss something on Thor. So I want to discuss 3 different spots, but Justin confirmed, or he stated, that Carl, who is the estate's attorney, was his initial attorney setting up the LLC and the beginning of the negotiations. By the end, they got a separate attorney to kind of finalize everything. And we were all puzzled that guy said, the new attorney was like, I didn't draft the initial paperwork. Well, Justin confirmed Carl is the one that did that. Carl, the estate's attorney. Now, the reason I find that fascinating is Justin also confirmed everybody was ready to sue everybody, including, I asked specifically about Shiloh's comments about stopping bids for the olive jar. If there was a lawsuit and Carl had represented Justin in the LLC and they were going to sue Shiloh and the estate, and both of their attorneys are Carl, isn't that a conflict of interest, or what happens then?
I'm not a lawyer, so I have no idea. I mean, the only thing I can think is it was so let me ask you this, ethically or legally, can 2 sides have the same lawyer if they both agree to it? I mean, is that a thing? I don't know, because I'm not a lawyer. I have no idea. So only thing I can think is it was a win-win situation. So they're like, hey, just have Carl do it. If that's, if that's true. I don't know where you're getting that from. But
oh, you're saying that, well, I'm getting it from Justin. You're saying that the Fenn estate suggested it.
Yeah, right. Like maybe it was hey, we want to get this thing done. Carl, you already know all the details. You know about Yellowstone. You know about the agreement. You know about the Zoom phone call. So yeah, just get it done. And he just got it done. And Justin got the chest. So apparently it worked out in the end. So good on Carl, I guess.
Yeah, super.
Yeah. Other than that, I don't know. Is it ethical? Is it whatever? Is it legal? I have no idea. I mean, obviously it is. I don't think they're going to do anything illegal, right?
No, I'm not saying illegal. I'm just saying from a legality standpoint, would he have to drop out completely? Would he not? I don't know. I just think I just find it interesting I was into that legal stuff. I didn't know one could represent both sides. I know in real estate, an agent can represent both sides, but they don't feel they can because of negotiations.
Factor Jack says, breaking news, double Omegas equals 2 Carls. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, what I want to know is, did Carl get a commission? Is it like when you buy or sell a house? Did he get 2% of the sale?
Well, he said that Justin said that he didn't have to pay Carl. It was free.
So Carl doesn't get a commission for the sale, or whatever lawyer they use. There's no commission for the sale, like when you buy real estate.
I don't know.
Just wondering. Okay, maybe Carl got the emerald ring for his work. That's all I'm saying. I'm just kidding.
Wait, people want to
Obviously,
say
I'm
stuff
just
that
kidding.
Justin didn't say. I have screen captures of Justin saying it. So I'm not saying that what Justin's saying is the truth. I'm just saying.
Well, maybe he misread it again.
Well,
Maybe he misread
yeah.
it. That's
But
possible.
no,
I don't know.
anything that I'm naming, I have taken screenshots in case there's questions later. But no, this is stuff that's actually said. I'm just not going to put up every screen capture to it. Anyway, we got a couple negative nillies. We hope everybody finds.
So KT Southwest says, generally speaking, an attorney can represent both sides if there are no material facts in dispute. That was kind of my point. Like if it's a plus, why not?
Well, at the time, but then by the end, Shiloh making the comment and the olive jar stopping its bid, the LLC was going to sue the or Shiloh because of that. And Justin said he got everybody calm down, but he did confirm he said this was what he said. Anyway, okay, so let's get out of lawyer talk.
I don't know. All I know is everything I hear is secondhand and it's all suspect in my mind. So yeah.
But what else do we have?
Nothing. That's why I moved on to Xavier Marks, everybody.
Okay, wait. I thought that too. And you were sitting in Discord on Speakeasy. And I'm like, Mike, I thought we were moving on to Xavier Marks. So you got to walk the walk if you're going to talk, buddy. And that
I was in there to talk about Xavier Marks. And then
you're lying your butt off.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So let's talk next about on Thor. Aqua 807 said, why did you name this Chasing the Maverick?
Yeah.
Do you remember this discussion, Mike? I remember it and I know why.
No.
Why did you?
I remember saying, here's a couple, which one do you like? I remember that, but you came up with the list. You put all the work into it. So why did you come up with Chasing the Maverick?
Well, I didn't want to use the Forrest Fenn name because I know there's been lots of negotiations and things of who's allowed to use what legally and monetizing and all of that. So I didn't want to use the word Forrest Fenn. I wanted to use something, and I thought of a lot of different things, and we kind of know him as the Maverick. And I wanted to use either TTOTC or Chasing, and so it just became Chasing the Maverick. So it's not really anything more than just, wanting to stay away from Forrest Fenn name or the thrill of the chase for legal reasons. And then Maverick is what we know him. What else would you know him as other than Forrest or Fenn?
Could have called it Burke. That probably doesn't fit.
Yeah, but could that, okay.
Decal would have liked that one. I thought it was a reference to Tom Cruise, obviously. Forrest Fenn. Tom Cruise, Maverick, and Top Gun was based off of Forrest Fenn, right?
Say it again.
Nothing. Let's move on.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Just seeing if you're paying attention or not.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, next one that comes from Galore is, why did Forrest name the treasure chest Tarzan or Indulgence?
Oh, that I have no idea.
Well, none of us have any idea. So of course
I have no input on why. I have no idea why he would have came up with it.
There's a lot of discussion in Forrest when he told military stories about when you get shot down in the jungle, you have to become Tarzan to be able to get out of the jungle, or Tarzan comes after, or you have to be Tarzan versus the tigers or lions or whatever. And there was a lot of discussion around that. So that's my guess, but yes, all we have is a guess. That's
So
why
here you go.
our channel, honey. We're just giving our opinions.
Here's a trivia question for you. Who said that? Who said it? Where are you? Oh, Mike N. What was Forrest Fenn's call sign in the Air Force? You know? I'm trying to look it up because I'm not sure.
Yeah, and he said it didn't have any meaning to it. It was just something picked. I do. It's in one of the audios. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think it was Maverick though, but yeah, that would be a good. That would be.
So
a good
Galaxy saying, seems like you're tiptoeing around the two chests. You know what, Galaxy? 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I would have said, no way. Now we still don't have inside pictures. It's been 9 months and Justin hasn't had time. No one else. Shiloh said he couldn't provide them. Now this is all going through other people. So both of them, the other people could have invented this, or
Kingfisher. I think that is correct. I do remember that. So thank you.
You shush
Kingfisher. Chasing the Kingfisher just doesn't have the same ring, does it?
Okay, let's get to Cynthia's comment. So
I'm ready on the breaking news button.
Hold on. Now I have new text messages.
Okay. And the breaking news button happens to be red on the soundboard. I just want everybody to realize that.
Okay.
Did we call anybody a liar? I don't think we did we?
Did we?
No, nobody said anybody's lying.
No,
yeah.
I'm just saying we're saying stuff secondhand.
Oh, right. It's all opinion.
Right. Like when I see that Shiloh said that he isn't gonna share the inside pictures of the chest. I don't think Ben's lying about sharing what Shiloh said. I don't think Shiloh's lying. When Justin puts up something on Discord, I don't think it's a fake account. I think Justin's saying something. I'm not even weighing into whether it's a lie or not. I'm just saying this is what he said. I'm not saying I agree with it or believe in it. It's just different.
Oh, the secrets of liars. That secrets of liars. Cynthia said secrets of liars. Yeah, I got you. It does seem like, because sometimes we get conflicting stories, and this goes back to our Discord conversation from a year ago. No, it was only a week ago. And that is, it seems like somebody's lying or somebody's bending the truth, but if they are, I don't know who. So.
Yeah, and if they are, some people are getting very personal and saying, it's you. No, like I just want to stay on the, here's what's been said and let's keep it light. I just don't want to get into because actually that gets into Cynthia's statement. Let's get to Cynthia's statement.
I wouldn't want to cause a civil war or anything.
Okay, so let's stop and get into Cynthia's statement. So yes, there was some issues. There's been lots of issues in the last week. So Shiloh seemed to get roped into some of them. So let me just, and I'm not going to use any more conjecture. Here is the statement from Cynthia, and the reason that Cynthia is not here discussing it directly, unfortunately. Shiloh recently asked me to not stir up drama online Discord. So I have stayed silent for a bit.
Wait a minute. Who said not to stir up Discord?
Shiloh has.
I want to make sure I heard it right. Okay.
Yeah, Shiloh is directing Cynthia not to stir up drama online Discord.
Okay.
So she has stayed silent for a bit. I think she means she's staying silent for a bit.
Right.
And then there is often silence before a storm.
That's what she said? Oh, I said, good day, sir. I think somebody just got smacked across the face with a white glove, but it's not my fight. I'm staying out of it. So is that it, or is there more? Okay, read it one more time because it's kind of choppy.
Well, I think there's a typo in it. I'm going to read it like I think, and then I'll read it exactly. Shiloh recently asked me to not stir up drama online Discord. So I am staying silent for a bit. There's often silence before a storm. Here's what she wrote, though. Shiloh recently asked me to not stir up drama online Discord. So I have stayed silent for a bit. There's often silence before a storm.
There it is, everybody.
I'm just the
coming.
I'm just the messenger.
Who sang that song? I love a rainy night. Such a beautiful. Is that Kenny Loggins? Anyway, that's back in the 80s. So we'll see. I mean, Justin has some explaining to do. Cynthia sounds like she wants to say something, but now isn't going to.
Not allowed because the family's not allowing her.
And that's why the euphemism we use is secrets of liars. Like, what's going on here? Now, we do know over the past couple months, there are reasons people can't say things. There's NDAs, there's this, there's that happening behind the scenes. We don't like it, when we hear that, but that's the way that
that's why I got out of that
since the beginning.
Yeah, that's why
Dale had all this inside information before the chest was. I mean, that's just how it works. So, like it or love it, we're all here to talk about it.
Well, and I said well before when Forrest would say, you can put this out or say this, but don't say this, and all the stuff that happened before. That's why I'm out of that business. If someone told me not to talk, we don't have NDA signed. I'm not gonna. I would not reciprocate Shiloh's request for me to silence my voice in the chase. So
I actually signed an NDA once, but that was a mistake. So, but it's nothing we talk about anyway. Anyway, yeah, remember when Forrest said I didn't know PhD needed a crutch? That was great. Okay.
Okay. So next is, Cynthia, when you're ready to talk, and you get permission to speak, we will love to hear from you. It seems like a narrative's being pushed. And I know that's ironic from the people that think I'm pushing a narrative. I just hate when any side is silent. And that's where we're at again. And that's the same as Netflix. And that's the same as some that signed with Netflix that are now making others. Anyway, it riles me up, but nothing I can do about it. So I get upset about it. It's just people getting silent.
Okay, let's go back to the video.
Don't dilly or doubt. Do that?
Okay, there you go, everybody. That's all you get to see. You got to go watch it yourself. Okay. All right.
Okay. The next is
don't dilly or dally. Go ahead. Sorry.
On Thor, Round Peg took the Chasing the Maverick chasing section Cynthia Meacham, you be good. You be good.
Uh-oh. I could see Cynthia. I came in like a wrecking ball. Remember that song? She's naked on the wrecking ball. I could see it. Remember that video? Anyway.
Okay.
Sorry, Cynthia.
Cynthia, come on. Okay. So, Round Peg found in the chase section of the Chasing of the Maverick, in the 26:40 minute mark, Forrest says, I don't intentionally give hints. It's like the treasure being under 5,000 feet. That's not a hint. So,
Yeah.
So I look at that and I think and see, he said, well, then that means the treasure was under 5,000 feet. In my opinion, he just stated incorrectly. It meant over 5,000 feet.
Or he lied. One or the other. But yeah, I mean, Forrest misspoke. Obviously, the guy was, 80 something.
But we keep saying lie, lie, lie. We leave that for others. Like
Secret's a liar.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just saying that I think that one was an innocent mistake with everything that we have out there. I don't know. I'm just trying to, get through.
Monsoon Meacham. Okay. So I just hope Monsoon Meacham doesn't meet Shitstorm Shiloh. That's all. And then they turn into a mega cyclone tornado.
Well, I think more of the contradictory statements.
Close the chase.
Cynthia, I know there's been lots and lots and lots of drama in places of the chase. I didn't think that one was a big deal. Justin saying about, Justin saying, and he confirmed again today on Discord, the only reason the videos didn't happen was money.
Yeah, that sucks.
Right, but that's in direct competition that Shiloh has said he is wrong. So if there's any going on right now, I think it's between Shiloh and Justin, and they both have their truths. And I'm not even going to weigh in on, maybe it is a misperception or whatever, but Justin doubled down today and said, yeah, I'm saying it again because he was personally involved with it. He didn't hear it secondhand from someone. He was involved in it. So anyway, I don't want to get too much more into that. I'll let the hours and hours of discussion go throughout the week on nonsense. Let's see. I think I can say this without getting into trouble. And Cynthia, you tell me if I'm in trouble once I say it. I think this is not breaking news. I'd never heard it, but Cynthia's like, it was out. Shiloh tried to purchase the entire treasure chest. Did you know that? The treasure chest.
Shiloh or the family, or is there a difference?
I'm not making a difference in that. It was okay. That requested.
Oh, wait. So, I see. So, like the Fenn estate tried to purchase it from Jack. I'm assuming
so
not.
Shiloh tried to reach out to Jack.
Yeah, I get it. To buy it.
I'd never heard that. Did you hear that?
I don't think I've heard it from other than rumors. Yeah. I don't know if Shiloh said it. Did Shiloh confirm it in that text message or no? I don't know. I don't remember.
No, I'd never seen it anywhere. Cynthia happened to mention it, and I just thought super fascinating. Maybe again, Shiloh has the story, but Justin has the box of where the story is. Oh, isn't that going to be funny when those two are maybe not seeing eye to eye? I just think it's interesting.
Well, we know Forrest didn't want to buy it back, right? So I don't think that would have happened. But after Forrest passed away, I could see the family saying, we'll buy it from you. And then
I wouldn't.
Obviously, they didn't work out a price if it didn't happen. So, okay. Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. Okay. I did want to say something because I went back in the chat. Those of you that didn't know, Chasing the Maverick, when it was debuting, Dale was in chat. And he actually, Davio, at the end of the third video, said, thanks, Dale, and K-Pro or whatever he said. And Dale actually responded, you're welcome, Davio. I didn't know he was cool. There watching live. So I just,
lurker.
Dale, we've had very little communication about all this, but I wanted to say thank you again. And knowing that you were in there, I feel so bad. I would have typed in, good job. So I don't know.
So for the record, for me, my favorite story was the JC maneuver, the Jesus Christ maneuver. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch Chasing the Maverick on the Cowlazars channel. It's in part 3. Yeah. Okay.
The only other one that I will say that caught my eye, and then I'm going to stop, and then we'll end on the $500 and $1,000 bills, was Justin gave a quote of the contract between them when he said he purchased the treasure chest in whole, and Jack asserted that he did provide everything intact except for the estate that exchanged the frog for the bracelet. If you use a little logic, why would the estate be taking the bracelet from Jack and giving him the frog, Jack, unless Forrest died without the bracelet? Bueller, anyone? For the people that said, oh, I made that up, Forrest had the bracelet. So why, let me ask, with
Yeah,
the
say
quote,
it one more time.
the treasure chest was provided to the LLC
Mhm.
full and complete and intact, except for the estate made an exchange of the frog with the bracelet. Jack provided the bracelet,
And they gave the frog, which
estate
was
gave
still in
the
the vault.
frog.
The frog was still in the vault, right?
So if it was in the vault,
Right.
Forrest didn't have it.
No, the frog. The frog was in the vault. That's what they
Frog was
exchanged.
in Forrest's vault.
Forgot to put it in the treasure chest, so the story goes.
The
Right.
bracelet was in,
Jack had it.
right.
So the question is, in the conference room when Forrest was wearing it, why didn't Jack said, here, keep it, Forrest? We don't know, but it seems like that would have been the time to give it back to him if he was going to.
I
right?
was told
Yeah.
years ago, it was because they still had to do the full inventory. They were planning on meeting again and making that exchange, but Forrest had passed. That's what I was told, but everyone said, liar, he has it. Except for, we now have a legal document. Now, we didn't see the legal document. We only saw the quote from, and Justin quoted it. The estate exchanged the frog for the bracelet. It's not 100% evidence, but it does lend to the fact.
Quid pro quo. But yeah, that's interesting. And we'll never know the answer. So, it happened the way it happened, and that's it.
Okay, let's discuss the $500 and $1,000 bill. We brought this up last time. I want to discuss it a little tiny bit more.
Now, was this ever in a scrapbook, or is this just Forrest talking to Dale on the Chasing the Maverick video?
I do not believe the five. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong, because you guys are awesome memories of scrapbooks and things for those that were searchers and in the hunt before the end of the chase. So the scrapbooks, was there a $500 bill and a $1,000 bill in a picture in a scrapbook? I don't think so, but I don't recall. You guys help me recall. And this is where we need Gallatin. Anyone?
Bueller? No. Oh, I'm actually behind. What the heck?
Okay. Nope. I have one nope. Does anyone else know?
I don't think anybody knows.
Okay. I'm going to say no until someone says yes. 1,000, yes. Okay. So there was a picture of the bill in a treasure chest, in a scrapbook. Can you tell me what scrapbook that was by chance? I'll go back through Dale's thing because I'm interested in this. Because think about this. Mike, you find the chest. Forrest has said, when the finder finds the chest, he doesn't need to tell me who he is. I can put the $500 or $1,000 bill in my mailbox. He can wear a mask and have a rental car. I don't need to know who he is. Other than the bracelet, or actually, I won't even preface it that way. Why is Forrest giving the finder a $500 or $1,000 bill?
Yeah, only to he said he would buy back the bracelet. That's the only thing I can think of.
Okay, now my second question is, do you think there's any significance to the 500 or 1,000? Or do you think, because he could just say, I'll give you $5,000.
E.B. Cooper? No. I don't know if $500 or $1,000 bill is part of that whole heist thing or not.
No, it's not.
Oh, well then no, I cannot think of why. No. Grover Cleveland and the 22nd and 24th presidents. So I don't know. Too far to walk, 22nd and 24th president. No idea.
Frog, Hooley, like Operation Frog.
Oh, Hooley's doing logic together. So Hooley's like, Forrest would know whoever found the chest because they'd say, where's the frog? Because the frog was in Forrest's vault, is what she's saying. So yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Could be.
Yeah, the $20 bills were D.B. Cooper. I don't know. I feel like there's an outlier there. It's total conjecture. It's not like, oh, I'm teasing something that's going to come out later. No, I just find it fascinating. The 500 and like, if he wouldn't say, I'll give him some money for that. Like, why 500 and 1,000? That's all. And those are discontinued bills. So it makes it worth even more. I don't know. I find that one fascinating. Why would he offer Dale? No.
Glenna Goodacre gave
Dale
Forrest.
500 or 1,000. When did he ever? Trust the Living says, why would he offer Dale 500 or $1,000?
He didn't. Yeah,
He
he
didn't.
didn't.
He didn't that I know of.
Glenna
Okay.
Goodacre gave Forrest $1,000 bill. Is that true? We don't know. Scrapbook 31 had $1,000 bill.
31. Okay, I'm going to go research that one down. Okay, that was early on one, so I haven't seen it in a while. Okay,
Right.
cool. Awesome. Let's see. There's lots of discussion about soil samples. Where did Tesoro Sagrada's name come from? Others that don't have time to get the inside pictures of the chest. And Galaxy, I will tell you more and more now that this is still a conspiracy to this day, that inside of the treasure chest that shows pictures, Shiloh could show the outside, but was not willing to show the inside, that Justin has showed the outside and the bottom, but not able to show the inside. The event at Heritage did not show the inside. The pictures from everyone else, I used to think no, and I'm glad you hung on to it, because I'm the one that asked several times. I know at the Heritage event, I asked thinking of you. So you kind of kept that push going when you believe in something. So good for you. I don't know if there's something behind it, but it sure is starting to become more and more plausible when we have thousands of years apart, or hundreds of years apart. We have centuries apart. Yeah, I'd be the first to say it matches if the picture is provided. Yeah, and I can understand after a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 1,165 days. But right now, Shiloh not being willing, that was a few months ago, or just saying no. And then Justin saying he got those under pictures pretty quick. He hasn't in 9 months been willing or able to provide those pictures. Maybe they'll come tomorrow and there's no conspiracy. But right now, Galaxy, there sure seems to be more and more based on just evidence of they haven't been provided. So
it just occurred to me, the going back to the lid. What if the second poem was actually carved in the lid? It's in the wood, literally. So yeah, because how would a piece of paper, if it's just a piece of paper, that would have dissolved in the moisture over 10 years.
And what someone guessed, so this is total conjecture,
right?
But Justin, through like an analysis without taking the lid off, could see what it says. But officially and technically, he's correct if he hasn't taken it off yet. But he could see it through analysis if it's like engraved into the
like how they analyzed the Roswell letter. Remember, weather balloon? He was holding the letter in his hand, and anyway. So second. That's the breaking news. Really, is there a second poem in the chest? We don't know. Only Justin can confirm or deny, or Jack. But I don't think Jack knew about it.
And up to this point, when I ask a question,
Shiloh,
and maybe Justin's just jerking the community around. When I ask him a question, is there a second treasure or a second poem in the treasure chest? And his answer was there was not a second poem in the inventory provided by Jack.
Technicality.
Oh, you're not answering my question. So he's either being coy to maybe give us something to talk about until Shiloh comes out with whatever he's coming out with, or there's something more to it. But add on to that, he had a discussion with Cynthia on June 20th, and he said there is something behind the lid. He did not say poem, but he said there was something behind the lid. Again, that's second, third hand information, but it is information. So do with it what you want. Hopefully, as you analyze this and discuss it, we don't get personal. Positivity always triumphs over negativity, right, Mike?
That's right. Maybe we have to talk to Justin's lawyer, Carl. Thank you very much. Little Engine That Could says,
or Shiloh's attorney, Carl. Sorry.
Scrapbook 31 is about Forrest Fenn's ballerina sculpture and how he almost put a $5,000 bill in a $500 bill. Okay, so it sounds like it may
be more than $1,000 bill. So I'm going to go look at Scrapbook 31. Just interesting. What else do we have to do? It's silly fun, and silly fun is much better than
let's be very clear. It's not that the poem's carved on the lid of the chest. It's carved on the wood. The chest is bronze, but there is a wood lining inside the chest. It's carved on the wood that's inside the chest.
What if it's
Not
carved?
the lid itself.
No, I don't think it's carved on the wood. I think it's carved in the bronze.
It's brave and in the wood. It's on the wood. That's
No,
my opinion.
in the wood. You have to go in the wood to get to the carving inside. You know, like on, yeah. I was going to say on that wooden box you got me, but that's wood. So no, because that could rot. Look at the blaze. It rotted and fell over. No.
But look at the other. Yeah, but that was exposed to the elements. This is closed inside. I mean, if you look at the wood that's in the chest, it's not damaged.
Oh, did you see the chest key? Rusted.
That's metal. That's metal.
Oh, because okay.
Anyway.
You're wrong.
And everybody, if you have any issues, you can talk to K-Pro's lawyer, Carl. Everybody, I don't know. I'm trying to get some business.
Anytime we joke, that's what's caused some of the shitstorm that's gone on in the last week. So
who knows?
Anyway.
All right. So for the last thing, I just have to show this real quick. Does anybody know what this is? Because I did not know what this is. Ready? You guys have to go watch this. Hey, it's only got 38 thumbs up. We need 100 thumbs ups, everybody. There's 200 people watching this video. Go to this video and hit the thumbs up for me, Cowlazars. Okay, watch.
Wow, that's hot.
Who's that? You know who that is?
You've got to be kidding me. I have no idea.
All right, somebody in the chat's got to know who that is. You said you touched the door and said that's hot. Who's this guy? Now somebody told me who it was in a private Zoom we did last night, but I didn't catch it. Does anybody know who that guy is? So there's a lot of pop culture references in this video that you guys should go check out. It's just kind of fun.
Peter Miser.
Yeah, exactly. They knew. So all right. Because it's hot. I get it. Mr. Heat Miser.
Oh, that was the wrong thing to do. I thought that was wood. And when I put my hand on it, it was metal.
See, it was bronze. Bronze wood, you see?
So if I was to carve something, I carve it on the metal, not the wood. You know what? If Forrest messed up and put the blaze as a tree and thought it'd last 1,000 years, maybe
he'd carve in the wood, a poem or whatever it is. It could be Forrest Fenn 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Oh, he's Mr.
Second
Sun.
poem.
He's Mr. Sun, honey.
Oh. No, Heat Miser is what I remember.
Yeah. Mr. Okay, whatever.
All right, what else? Cynthia got everything out? Anything else?
Oh, yes, she does. Not for tonight, though.
Oh, but not tonight. Okay, another night?
I don't know. We got to ask Shiloh when she's allowed to speak.
Okay, yeah, whatever.
Sorry, her and I are on different worlds when it comes to constraints. My constraint almost broke me. So I know she's being good. Good for you, Cynthia. I know you've tried a couple times. You just, whatever. I won't even talk about it more.
Came in like a wrecking ball. It's gonna be Cynthia. I can see it. Naked on a wrecking ball. All right. Anything else, K-Pro? We got to get to 100 likes on that video so we can get an Xavier Marks clue. 10,000
comments. I thought they said so many comments.
Comments too. Yeah, comments, likes, and go subscribe, and then we get a clue to $10,000 in New York. Okay. Yeah. Okay. They said 50, but I say 100 because we want an actual clue, an actual good clue this time. So we have to get it to 100. Is my personal opinion. Okay. Football's coming up. What do you think, K-Pro?
Oh, I found out. So I made a little poker run the last couple of days. That's why I've been kind of out of the loop. The reason September, like most of Horseshoe sold out? Football's starting. He's not listening.
Football's starting, right?
Football's starting. And yeah. Okay, wait. Oh, goodness.
Well, we know what Cynthia did on her birthday. Was it last year or the year before? So she says, I'm almost 70, so it's my birthday. Wrecking ball. I could see it.
65 was the last one because Forrest was the last.
70. You got to do something awesome. Cynthia. All right. Okay. And now it's Nomadic Madman says Scrapbook 129 also has $1,000 bill. So I don't know.
I want to see if they're the same pictures. So yeah, 129. I don't know. That's the fun thing to go and look at. Just like I know a couple people were pretty disappointed in chasing the Maverick. I failed. I didn't do anything for the community I'm not going to disagree. I'm just going to say I disagree for myself. I think it was cool. And a lot of you thought that. I got over 250 different messages from people and all of them were positive. There's a couple negative in chat and that always happens. They're the same people, no offense. I still even like some of the people that are the most negative. I just disagree with them. Troy's an example. I disagree on almost every chase stance, but we come together and we can discuss it, and we can discuss it appropriately and not, be victims. We just want to be able to say our truth and not be attacked for it. So I don't attack Troy. Troy doesn't attack me. We're
Attacked
good.
by that doll back there.
That's my
She's
doll.
guarding the treasure chest.
Look what she has. That Stoof.com adds something every time. Look what I added.
What is that?
That's the Dom
Air Jordan's box. What is it?
Dom Perignon.
Oh, the Dom Perignon from the Maverick video. Okay.
You love me, you hate me, you love to hate me, whatever. Just don't go personal. It's gotten too personal lately. So come on, let's keep it together. Soon we're gonna get something. Oh, is Cynthia discussing more? Oh, you can't wait for her picture. Okay, I thought
that's saying they can't wait. Oh, I thought they meant sorry. I thought they meant the news, but yeah, you're right. Maybe it was a picture. Okay, we have 80 comments, but only 42 likes. Come on, people. It's free.
Okay, let's focus. So, okay, so you guys, we will see you next week. We got some stuff going on, so I'm going to try to let us stay one step. I can guarantee we will not be in Speakeasy. Guarantee it, Mike. If you're in there, I will cut the cord on your computer. And
no comment. No comment.
And we will see you next week. If there is something that breaks to you, let me know, because I am watching stuff less. And I know a lot of you guys did bring me like provenance and other things. And I appreciate it. And I want to say thank you. I'm trying to source like Packer Jack sent me some stuff. So what about Davio news? Davio has said he's in a documentary. That's as far as I know and could corroborate. There would need to be a little bit more information. I did hear from someone.
Well, that'll be awesome if true, Davio. Let us know where we can see it or whatever.
Yeah, I know that Netflix is already done filming and already in editing mode. So I don't think I don't know what he has said, and I don't know. So if I knew a little bit more, maybe I could help a little bit more and get the word out. But yeah, I think Netflix is done filming. This is awesome. They're getting into editing and then finalizing by the end of the year. I have heard some things around that, but let's get it a little bit more. I try to get it a little bit more concrete, like public things that have been said, etc. After learning through, gosh, 5 years, Mike, 5 years. We've been doing
5 years, still here, still talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, good times.
Good times.
All right, but it's how we made all our friends. So all these friends, these friends.
If you think about it, though, I didn't think there could be anything new that's like, wow, that's pretty cool. If there is something behind the lid that Jack never found that Justin's going to share, whatever it is, that's pretty interesting.
Right. We have no idea when the Netflix documentary will be out. I mean, I don't think anybody does, do they?
No, for sure, 100% or enough. Yeah, I'll take a guess at it. I mean, that's all we're doing,
Sure.
right?
Yeah.
December 31st, Nomatica has it due by contract to Netflix on January 1st. And
okay.
they have to go through I guess they translated into like 1,000 languages, and it has to go through legal. At this point, some think it's going to be delayed because of the legal issues with the strike. A couple think that actually it's going to accelerate it. The earliest would be spring. The latest would be summer. Many
there it is.
If you do follow that timeline, that is outside of Shiloh's timeline. So Shiloh's timeline may be, to some people, the book that he wrote, not the interview he did with Netflix and his family did with Netflix, which is kind of interesting.
We'll see how it plays out. All you can do is, darn it. All you can do is wait and watch and wait.
Yeah, but
watch,
we
wait, and comment. Watch, wait.
But it was like a few weeks ago or a month ago, we heard some new audios of Forrest and Shiloh the day of the find or day after the find. We have all this new stuff from Justin. We have some new stuff from Cynthia.
It's trickling out.
Yeah, yeah. I think and we had Chasing the Maverick. Thank you, Dale. That was huge.
Yeah, that was cool. That was fun.
So we've gotten some, I mean, we're not totally, there's not total silence. We're not just having to use conjecture. We have some new stuff that we've dug into. So.
All right, Davi B. Thank you too. Okay. Thanks everybody. Thanks for tuning in. I'm sure we'll go live next Monday with whatever other news comes out. Might go live Thursday, might have something to say about Xavier Marks and Beacon Star, because there are some other treasure hunts. And yeah, thanks K-Pro for all and I didn't even hit the breaking news button, everybody.
Why don't you save that for next Monday?
Yeah, there we go. Okay. All right. Thanks everybody. Justin, what's under the lid? Forrest Fenn 2 Electric Boogaloo.